And new tonight, Governor Katie Hobbs says that she is extremely frustrated by the Fed's decision to shut down the Lukeville border crossing. But at least for right now, she has no plans to deal with this latest border crisis.
12 News journalist Bram Resnick has more on what the governor said today and what you need to know about the closure's impact on travel to a popular Arizona getaway.
Arizona has a crisis at its front door.
We're extremely frustrated at this decision-making.
The U.S. Department of Homeland Security has shut down the popular border crossing at Lukeville to free up agents to deal with a historic surge of migrants.
We need the federal government to act and provide more resources, and we've been very clear about that consistently.
Those pleas from Democratic Governor Katie Hobbs and others haven't been answered, and Hobbs herself has no answers.
And we're assessing the situation on a continuous basis.
The governor says she's in touch with local law enforcement and border communities. There are no plans to deploy the Arizona National Guard.
You have no idea how long this is going to last.
Have they? I don't think they've told us. No.
We can follow up.
But yeah, we'll follow up.
That's shocking, isn't it?
Yes.
The shutdown of the Lukeville port of entry will divert traffic to Puerto Penasco, known to many as Rocky Point, through the border crossing at San Luis. Here's what you need to know about the San Luis route. That trip to Rocky Point takes an estimated 6 hours. The Lukeville route, less than 4 hours. Add in the wait time at the San Luis border crossing. It's now running double the daily average. And consider this. The U.S. State Department recommends the Lukeville route on Mexico's Highway 8 as the safest route. It's the only route permitted for federal employees.
And Rocky Point is a popular getaway known as Arizona's beach. This shutdown is bad news for tourism there and for cross-border traffic here.
Yeah, I bet. Bram, why hasn't the governor deployed the National Guard, or at minimum DPS?
A couple problems. She says no one has asked for that deployment. The other thing is the National Guard and DPS would have to work under federal laws. They're not familiar with federal laws. They work, under state law, DPS, state law, so there'll be some training involved. I will say it's unclear to me why the National Guard can't at least be used for transportation, since these migrants are in a very remote area.
Yeah. You said nothing within miles from where they are.
Organ Pipe National Monument.
Yeah.
There's really nothing there. It's not like Yuma.
Okay, do we know why we're seeing such a surge right now in these migrant crossings?
These criminal organizations, these smugglers, are very sophisticated. They go on social media to attract people. They think they have found a weakness in the crossing there.
Yeah.
As you heard Adriana say, they are actually sawing through the fence that Donald Trump put up to help migrants get across the border. They just sneak right through.
Okay, and just lastly, is the State Department still recommending people travel to Rocky Point?
Not recommending they travel to Rocky Point. That warning I put in my story was just issued last week. They're saying Route 8, Highway 8, which goes through Lukeville, is the only one they'd allow their people to go on.
Okay.
The other route, they say, be forewarned, it's a long route without many gas stations, and you need to know what the plan is if you decide to take
so at your own
through
risk.
San Luis.
At your own risk. And
I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
Know what you're getting into.
Know what you're getting into. All right, Bram, thank you.